ਹੋਏ ਹਮਲੇ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਰਾਸ਼ਟਰਪਤੀ ਬਾਈਡਨ ਦਾ ਬਿਆਨ ਆਇਆ ਹੈ। ਉਹਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ FBI ट्रंप ਤੇ ਹੋਏ ਹਮਲੇ ਦੀ ਜਾਂਚ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਜਾਂਚ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਹਾਲੇ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤੀ ਪੜਾਅ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਹੁੰਚੀ ਹੈ। ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸ਼ੂਟਰ ਦੇ ਮਕਸਦ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਅਜੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਲੋਕ ਆਪਣੀ ਕੋਈ ਥਿਊਰੀ ਨਾ ਬਣਾਉਣ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ FBI ਤੇ ਸੀਕ੍ਰੇਟ ਏਜੰਸੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨ ਦਿਓ। ਟਰੰਪ ਦੀ ਸੁਰੱਖਿਆ ਵਧਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਸੀਕ੍ਰੇਟ ਏਜੰਸੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਿਰਦੇਸ਼ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਗਏ ਨੇ। ਸਾਡੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਹਿੰਸਾ ਲਈ ਕੋਈ ਥਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਬਾਈਡਨ ਦੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਗਿਆ। ਤੇ ਕੱਲ ਟਰੰਪ ਤੇ ਹੋਏ ਕਾਤਲਾਨਾ ਹਮਲੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ
in our politics. And to remember, while we may disagree, we are not enemies. We're neighbors, we're friends, co-workers, citizens, and most importantly, we are fellow Americans. We must stand together. Yesterday's shooting at Donald Trump's rally in Pennsylvania calls on all of us to take a step back, take stock of where we are, how we go forward from here. Thankfully, former Trump is not seriously injured. I spoke with him last night. I'm grateful. He's doing well, and Jill and I keep him and his family in our prayers. We also extend our deepest condolences to the family of the victims who was killed. Corey was a husband, a father, a volunteer firefighter, a hero, sheltering his family from those bullets. We should all hold his family and all those injured in our prayers. Earlier today, I spoke about an ongoing investigation. We do not know the motive of the shooter yet. We don't know his opinions or affiliations. We don't know whether he had help or support or if he communicated with anyone else. Law enforcement professionals, as I speak, are investigating those questions. Tonight, I want to speak to what we do know. A former president was shot, an American citizen killed, while simply exercising his freedom to support the candidate of his choosing. We cannot, we must not go down this road in America. We've traveled it before throughout our history. Violence has never been the answer. Whether it's with members of Congress of both parties being targeted and shot, or a violent mob attacking the Capitol on January 6th, or a brutal attack on the spouse of former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, or information and intimidation on election officials, or the kidnapping plot against the sitting governor, or an attempted assassination on Donald Trump. There is no place in America for this kind of violence, or for any violence ever. Period. No exceptions. We can't allow this violence to be normalized. You know, the political record in this country has gotten very heated. It's time to cool it down. We all have a responsibility to do that. Yes, we have deeply felt strong disagreements. The stakes in this election are enormously high. I've said it many times that the choice in this election we make in this election is going to shape the future of America and the world for decades to come. I believe that with all my soul. I know that millions of my fellow Americans believe it as well. And some have a different view as to the direction our country should take. Disagreement is inevitable in American democracy. It's part of human nature. But politics must never be a literal battlefield, and God forbid, a killing field. I believe politics ought to be an arena for peaceful debate, to pursue justice, to make decisions guided by the Declaration of Independence and our Constitution. We stand for an America, not of extremism and fury, but of decency and grace.